It's meal prep day again, so let's meal prep healthy breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner that will get you 100 grams of protein per day. For breakfast, we're making egg muffins. For lunch, we're gonna make crunchy chicken wraps. And for a snack, raspberry yogurt barks. And for dinner, flatbread pizzas. Let's start by making breakfast.
First, I'm adding 6 eggs into a blender. Then I add a pinch of salt and pepper. And lastly, some low-fat cottage cheese, which is a great source of protein. It gives these egg muffins a cheesy flavor and a creamy texture. Then I pour the mixture into a greased muffin pan. I add some chopped spinach on top. And bell peppers. And lastly, some chopped fresh basil. I bake the egg muffins at 180 Celsius degrees, 350 in Fahrenheit for about 12 minutes. I like to serve these egg muffins with some oat bread. You can eat these cold too, but I like to reheat them in the microwave in the morning. Such a tasty breakfast idea. For lunch, I'm making crunchy chicken wraps. First, I mix all the ingredients together for the chicken marinade. First, I add some Greek yogurt, then juice of 1 lime, some curry powder, garlic-infused olive oil, chili powder, and salt. Then I add chicken breasts into the bowl and make sure that they're all covered in the marinade. Then I let the chicken marinate for about 1 hour. Then I place the chicken breasts onto a baking pan lined with parchment paper. I bake the chicken at 200 Celsius degrees, 390 in Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. And here's the ready chicken. It's so juicy and tasty. Then I add coleslaw salad into a big container. And then I add the chicken. And lastly, I add some coleslaw dressing. Then I just mix all the ingredients together. I store the mixture in an airtight container in the fridge. Before serving or in the morning when you're packing your lunch for work or school, top a big tortilla with some lettuce and a generous amount of the coleslaw chicken mixture, and then just fold the wrap. These wraps are such an easy lunch idea. So simple, crunchy, and delicious. For snack, I'm making raspberry yogurt barks. First, I mash the raspberries with a fork. Then I add Greek yogurt. In yogurt barks, I recommend using full-fat Greek yogurt so it won't get icy. I also add some maple syrup for sweetness. You could also use honey. Then I just mix all the ingredients together. This recipe makes 2 barks, so I spread the mixture on 2 cutting boards lined with parchment paper. Then I add the toppings. I melted some 80% dark chocolate and I drizzle it on top of the barks. You can make a swirl pattern by using a cocktail stick. Then I add some raspberries on top. And lastly, some crushed pistachios. You could use any nuts you like. Then I freeze the barks for about 2 hours. When the barks are set, I cut them into pieces. I store the pieces in airtight containers in the freezer. Before serving, I take a container to room temperature for about 20 minutes before serving to let it defrost a bit. These yogurt barks are such a refreshing snack idea for spring. For dinner, I'm making flatbread pizzas. This time I didn't have much time for meal prepping, so I'm using store-bought gluten-free flatbreads. I have a flatbread pizza dough recipe on my channel. I'll add the link to the description box. I top the flatbreads with some tomato sauce. Then I'm using tuna as a source of protein on 4 pizzas and turkey on 2 of the pizzas, so making 6 pizzas total. Then I add some zucchini that I chopped into small pieces. And lots of grape tomatoes. Lastly, I add some low-fat and lactose-free shredded cheese. Then I bake the pizzas at 200 Celsius degrees, 390 in Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. You can reheat the pizzas before serving in the oven or in the microwave. I like to serve these pizzas with some arugula. Such an easy and delicious dinner idea. And here are all the ready meals.
Those were all the meals I meal prepped today, and as always, the written recipes are in the description box. Let me know what kind of recipes you want to see next. Hope you tried the recipes. Enjoy!